So an update. This is coming up well. I'll be very surprised if it ripens, but it looks like it's going. Okay, I've just, by the way, deadheaded some of the roses. I have ordered potassium bicarbonate, and I'm going to spray them for the powdery mildew that you can see on the leaves and the flowering buds. And this is one of the things I wanted to show. This is a nice deep pink, and you can see the same plants, same color, but the coloration it changes throughout the buds, throughout the flower's lifetime. This is very pretty white, and they just opened. It took a while for them to open. I'm assuming it's because of the lower temperatures and the powdery mildew, and the fact that there's 4 of them in that small pot. But anyway, it is possible that I'm going to repot them before the end of the year, instead of waiting until next spring, because I've noticed that these, I pulled this one out. I think I may be able to do it again easily. I don't want to damage the plant. Let me see. Okay. So you can see the roots have already reached the outer edge. It's not anywhere near being pot bound, and it won't be, because, like I said, the temperatures are dropping now. So they won't be able to become pot bound that fast. But they are doing very well, and it wouldn't be a bad idea to repot them. But we'll see. This yellow one is struggling to open. I don't know if it will. We'll see. I'm very curious to see how it comes out. This is the... I brought this yesterday, Neapolitana nigra. It's another variety of fig. It's a longer, darker than most figs. It's a bit elongated and darker, and kitten. So with these, they are really, you can see the roots. They've grown so fast. This is like a week old, something like that. So the other ones are both the big ones, and the Chinese garlic is coming up. Not on this pot, but we'll see. This one isn't doing well. I tore the roots by mistake. So we'll see what happens. And I haven't seen any movement from these, but I'm not expecting to so fast. So the surface is still moist, so I won't be bothering it. I won't be putting any more moisture because I haven't put any holes on them. So I'm controlling the moisture. I have to be a bit conservative with that. These square-shaped bottles, they are half a liter. I'm thinking maybe I can put literally a bunch of cuttings inside of any plant, and I can feed loads of these here or in there, and then I can put this on top. They have to be very short if I'm gonna do this, because it's a short. There have to be some of it will have to be in the substrate, so the bottom, but also Yeah, and then obviously you you can't have them all the way up. We'll see. And I'll unscrew the cap or make a hole on it, and I can water them without opening them, which I will have to if it was a different system. Anyway, it's not a brilliant idea, but it may work. We'll see. And I'm not even sure I'm gonna do that. I might use them for something else. Okay. I'll also show something else. I got some new seeds. So I found these from a nursery and a garden center, more accurately. I will be planting these in pots, and it will take a few years until it starts being harvestable. But I think it's worth it. It's quite nutritious, and I like asparagus. So the other thing is basil, or basil, whatever. This is dark color. It's a bit more, it's not as common. So you can, it says you can use it for a salad. I don't care about the salad. I do care about the ornamental value. I already have a rocket, which I'm gonna plant on the ground. And the other is the broad beans. So I picked these. We have two varieties in Cyprus. The one is the Cypriot variety, and this is the Super Simonia. And I intend to harvest them and cook them in their pods. So it's more easily, it's way easier to use than having to separate them from the pods. We'll see, and that's if they do well, So and it's one of the there were other varieties of beans, but because of cost and because I will have to wait until springtime to sow them, or just before springtime, I thought it's not worth getting now. But these I can plant now, and it's a good chunk of seeds inside. And what I intend to do, I will save, because this is an open pollinated variety. It's not a hybrid, so they can the seeds will come through to the variety after I harvest them. So if I plant those seeds, it will be the same variety. And that's the problem with hybrids. You have to buy the seeds every single time, because they don't come through to the variety if you plant the seeds, if they even germinate. And if they do germinate, they don't perform as well. Having said that, they do have a lot of advantages, such as higher yield. Not always, but generally, you do hybrids for higher yield, disease resistance, or specific disease resistance. It's not necessarily an overall, or maybe drought tolerance. But yeah, that's the problem. You have to buy the seed every time, and if you are a farmer, that's a pain, and it's expensive, and you give up your independence even more to the companies that produce the hybrids. So yeah, so that's it for today.